The only problem is that humans don't remember they're free. Humans don't remember they've always been free. Everyone has a choice. At every single moment, every human being has a choice to choose freedom over slavery. In my opinion, living in a matrix system of consumerism and of distractions from the present moment, distractions from your own body, from your own emotions, from your own mind. This was slavery. Slavery to a system which was feeding off of my illusion of lack. Feeding off of the division of human beings, competition. Feeding off of greed. A system which doesn't allow the human to breathe on any level. In the subtle bodies, but not even in the physical body. Polluted air, polluted water. Intoxicated food. Genetically modified food. This was slavery. And this is what I left behind. And I didn't just leave it behind for physical freedom. The essence in all of this is spiritual freedom. The essence in all of this is remembering true nature. Remembering the calling of the soul. Remembering that humans can coexist on a foundation of love and of unity. For me, this is precious, it's priceless. It's the only thing in life worth fighting for, is this freedom and this coming back home to self. It always takes adjustment, sacrificing comfort for something bigger, for the freedom of the soul. It takes sacrifice, but it's priceless. Someone might have resistance to leaving behind the comforts of an apartment with central heating, or living 2 meters away from the supermarket. Someone not be allured by living in a 2x2 meter tent, or by showering in cold water. But the truth is that it's so priceless. For me, that was luxury, to be able to sleep close to the soil of earth. And for many other human beings, that's luxury. And for anyone who doesn't see that as a blessing, to know where your food comes from, to know where your water comes from, to know where your fluids go back into earth. If they don't remember this, it's because they've been taught otherwise. They've been taught to depend upon a system which feeds off of their dependency. And there's nothing I respect more and honor more than human beings who prioritize the freedom of the soul. There's nothing that moves me more than that. And it's so inspiring. And that's why I think it would be more than beneficial, 3 years down the line now, as some beautiful souls have come here as well, have taken the same leap of faith that I did back then, for them to share their story. And I hope that it provides inspiration. I wish remembrance.
I had this really wonderful personal life, you can really say that, with all the things. I had it all really together with the education and the band and all of this, but I always felt like it was something was lacking the whole time. Like truly, I always felt something was lacking. after meeting Sofia, I just took the decision to drop everything. And it was such a relief to just say that, to say, I want to come with you. And because everything just felt empty. Whatever I felt was worth something, it just felt empty now. And this was everything I wanted. I just knew I wanted to follow Sofia and do what she was doing, because I knew she was living a very different life off-grid from her Instagram and the teachings she shared. So from the moment some tests happened, I was being tested by myself, my faith, if I wanted to really go forward with this and really complete it. But in the end, with faith, everything just passed very easily. And I dropped my apartment, education, friends, partner, everything. It just fell off. Like, Julia was not in control. Julia was worried. Something else took over. Spirit, heart just took over and removed everything and just cleared the path. And then I came here. And also very tested at the airport. I was tested the whole way, you know, to see if, are you ready for this? Are you ready for true life? And, I was, and I am.
How did I end up on a trailer in the mountains of Greece from America? It's a question that the mind can't fully understand, but it's really nurturing for the soul. I think it stems from a place of pure inspiration. When you've lived a life that's done the same cycle over and over again, something clicked in me. And I just realized it wasn't fulfilling. And I remember in the video clip on your Instagram that I originally seen, it was like you playing with like some of the fruits, and then in the background was this beautiful mountain. And now I get to look at it every morning when I wake up. This place has truly been like a mirror on every level in the purest form. That working with the animals, working with the land, working with the music, working with this, it all has, I realized this was the longing, this was the thing that was bringing me here. It's like the soul already knew what was going to happen. My soul already knew the fulfillment that was going to take place, but that's why I said it wasn't an answer for the mind, because the whole time when I was leaving, I was like, what am I doing? Like, what the heck am I doing? But it's funny, when you follow the soul, or you follow the heart, the mind plays catch up, and this is very clear to me now. And it's like, it like solidifies this inner faith, the inner voice.
First of all, I would like to give my infinite gratitude to Sofia for inviting us all to this place. For me, it came out of nowhere. I did not expect this. I did not think about this. I just had this feeling to ask Sofia if she lives off-grid. And she did. And she invited me straight away. And everything went super fast. In 1.5 weeks after we talked, I just left Finland. And I came here to the mountains to join her. I did not know much about this place. I had millions of questions, which I didn't ask, because what I followed was that feeling that came. It was like this, it was the scariest thing I've done in my life, but it was also the most exciting thing. That's why I knew that it was the right thing to do, and I just followed the feeling. And when you do that, it pays off more than we can ever imagine with the mind. It's like coming back to a place that you've been before many times, meeting with people that you've already experienced many cool adventures with, and you're just coming back and connecting with them again. So I'm just super grateful, and I'm here connecting with the people again, connecting with nature, connecting with the sun. No matter how much I tried to live organically, naturally in Finland, it just didn't work in the matrix. Living in these boxes, surrounded by these EMF signals, seeing 20 minutes of sunlight in December, and now being here and sun gazing for hours every morning, walking barefoot, sleeping with fresh air, eating our own food with no chemicals on them. It's a different lifetime. I really wish that everybody gets to experience this in their lifetime.
I was wondering, because you spoke about going off-grid, and this expression everyone knows. But the truth is, I don't feel that I went off-grid, I went on-grid. Because what we have here, it's actually a different kind of grid. It's a grid of truth and love. And it would be amazing for everyone to just have a couple of friends and going to this on-grid environment. Because I feel that when I was living in the city, I'm not saying that cities are bad, but I was feeling off-grid. And here we thrive with autonomy, with collaborations. We are connected with our roots as well. We have our feet on the ground, literally, daily basis. And if you live in a place where you cannot walk barefoot, it's an indication of that something is not right. If you live in a place where you cannot breathe freely, that's another sign. And here we are connected with the plants, with animals, with other human beings, and also towards something higher than that. So for me, that's on-grid, not off-grid.
The truth.
No, I just came on vacation, just for a few days. I traveled for a few days, but I discovered that what I was really looking for, it was here. I think it's time, more than time, to get our freedom back in all the ways possible. Come back to the land. Get our autonomy back. And this connection that we'll have with the land, it will also reflect inwards. For me, it was a leap of faith. I just trusted Sophia, and I discovered that it was my soul that was calling me here. It was something beyond the phenomenon. And when I arrived, it was every piece of the puzzle, just everything went perfectly. And now I'm able to live in a place where there are so many wonderful people. And I really wish that everyone just chooses some people, some friends that can and be able to do the same. So first is internally. We have to believe that it's possible. We have to believe that we will find the people, the right people, we'll find the proper place, and we trust. For me, that's the first thing. And then search for it. If you truly believe, if you truly want, if you truly feel that's your way, things will appear.
Don't wait for everything to be ready and planned and organized, and for the road to be paved ahead of you before you make this kind of decision. Otherwise, you might end up being 90 years old and still waiting. These kinds of opportunities, sometimes they never come by themselves unless you take that first step. And also, avoid this little thought in the back that says that you need a Sophia to be able to do this. This has nothing to do with a Sophia or a role outside of yourself. If you're ready, someone, something, some place, it will appear before you. You just have to be ready to hear it. It's just a question of making that decision. It's a decision to be free.